You pour yourself out trying to be understood, and what do you get back? Confusion, accusations, more questions. It's a loop that never ends because the other person is not interested in understanding. They're interested in their own narrative. And you, my friend, are just a character in their story, a character they've already written. The ancient wisdom traditions understood this. They knew that not everyone is ready to hear the truth. Not everyone can handle it. Some people need their illusions. They need them to survive. Take away their illusions, and they crumble. So they defend those illusions with everything they have. They'll twist your words, attack your character, and if you're still trying to explain yourself to them, you're actually helping them maintain the illusion. Because every time you engage, you give them something to resist. You give them a reason to dig in deeper. There's a story I once heard about a man who spent his entire life trying to convince his neighbor that the sky was blue. The neighbor insisted it was green. So the man brought diagrams, photographs, scientific explanations. He even brought other people to confirm that, yes, the sky is blue. But the neighbor wouldn't budge. Green, he said. It's green. And one day, exhausted and defeated, the man gave up. He stopped trying to convince his neighbor. He stopped talking about the sky altogether. And you know what happened? The neighbor became furious. Because without the argument, without the conflict, the neighbor had to face something terrifying. The possibility that he might be wrong. This is what happens when you stop explaining yourself to people trapped in illusion. They get angry. They escalate. They accuse you of abandoning them, of being cold, of not caring. But here's the secret. Their anger is not about you. It's about them. It's about the fact that your silence forces them to look at themselves. And looking at yourself when you've been living in illusion is one of the most uncomfortable things a person can do. So they'd rather you keep talking, keep explaining, keep playing your part in their drama. Because as long as you're engaged, they don't have to change. But you don't have to play that game anymore. You can step back. You can be quiet. You can let them have their version of reality without feeling the need to correct it. This is not indifference. This is wisdom. This is understanding that some battles are not yours to fight. Now here's where it gets interesting. When you stop explaining yourself, something shifts. You begin to conserve your energy. You begin to protect what's sacred. Your peace, your clarity, your sense of self. These things are precious. And when you throw them into conversations with people who can't receive them, you're wasting treasure.